Was encouraging. No one, pushed us off to the side. Everyone received the information and they were very pleased to receive it. So I appreciate that. At least you gave that encouragement initially. We have something that is not yet in the bill, but would like to have it in the bill to fund the acquisition and renovation of a 24,000 square foot facility that we have. It's not. I guess we wouldn't consider it control of right now, but we're part of the folks that do own that building. They own both facilities. This is a 9,000 square foot building on one side, a 24,000 square foot building on the other. Our nonprofit is going to purchase that building, renovate it, and use it for several of the services that we've been approached to handle and that we currently handle. One of the biggest being that location there in North Baton Rouge off of Prescott Road. It's about 24,000 square feet. The Red Cross has approached us because the facility serves as a good storage location for them to be able to store and ship things out of during times of disaster. GOSEP has also spoken with us about that same location because of the purpose that it serves and because of a relationship that we have had with FEMA for several years now. As a matter of fact, our organization has been instrumental in several communities in the southern part of the state providing disaster relief and disaster recovery services with FEMA over the last 4 or 5 years, especially since Ida and Laura and Zeta and whoever else was out there as a named event in this area. So the biggest impact that we're having is, of course, in that area. What the H2O experience is set up to do is we provide services to families, to children, to adults, to students in school, folks coming back out of incarceration. We help get them back acclimated into the society. We provide jobs and job training for folks who are going out into the marketplace. We have a number of relationships with business owners who are seeking the folks that we're having access to provide them with jobs. And that's where we are. Our ask is, I think it's $897,000 that will allow us to get control of the building and do renovation. Mainly in this first year, we're going to do the basic envelope type renovations, which would be renovating the windows and the roof, doing the electrical, the fire suppression system, and doing basic things in there to get the building up and running. And then I guess in subsequent years, we'll go into doing whatever build outs are necessary inside of the structure. But we have that on the table right now. And these two young people here with us are a part of we have a tutorial program and we do an ACT prep and so forth. And these two young people with us here, the Rivette brother and sister, this is Tamaya and her brother Jaden, they are excelling through one of the programs that we have that help to increase ACT and SAT scores. We provide a speech and debate and forensics league. Next year, we'll be going into competition with other entities outside of ourselves, but these are our two top debaters right here. So they convinced me to bring them here today. And,
well, I mean, I don't know if I want him to talk if they're the top two debaters now.
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh, yes. They're
thank
very
you,
good.
thank you,
Yes.
guys. Thank you guys so much for coming today. And I wanted you to be able to experience a full committee meeting, which is why you guys.
Well, I'll tell
now.
you this. So while we were sitting back there and they were going, are we ever going to go up? We ever going to go up? And then at the last minute, they said, you know what? I think we're going to have a private audience with these folks.
That's it. That's it.
That's what
I
we
wanted
have.
you to have the private audience.
There you go.
Absolutely.
See?
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yes, go ahead.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
I would like to say is with the HO experience was more than an honor to do it, because during school day, there's a lot going on, and then for us kids these days, like, school is a lot. to handle. So going outside of school and doing the HO experience on Tuesdays, they do tutoring. And I'm in a position where now I am always comfortable, but comfortable now to talk outside of just not about school, but personal things, you know what I'm saying, with the HO experience and the people that's there. And things like subjects that I need help on, HO experience help not only just us, but it's like more kids, understand the work more. And the HO experience is also why it's very important that I'm praying that we get the building, is because I see other kids outside of 7805 doing in 807, doing other things that's not good, So me being, around them, they leadership rubbed off of me, and it makes my heart bleed because it's just like, I want them to do what I'm doing, saying? Like, none of my friends ever been up here before, saying? They out here doing God knows what. So for me to stand up here and just do this is an honor, and to show them that they can have other things they can do besides bad things, So the HO experience provides that. It provides summer school that's with STEM class and a whole bunch of other stuff that I can go all day naming. So this organization would be beneficial for like a lot of things. And my best friend, he's looking for something to do. He don't have anything to do. He outside in the street all day. So this would help a lot if we get this organization, you know what I'm saying, and help other people who don't know how to get jobs, and to maintain them jobs. So that would be like it's a real honor.
Well, thank you, Tamai. I don't think it's the last time you'll be in this building, so I appreciate you coming here and testify.
I would like to say that also HO experience, they also focus on lost families. So families that lost, families that had trouble finding homes, mothers or fathers that had trouble finding jobs. That's what HO focus on. They focus on making families again. They focus on making children again, helping them find their identity, help them find who they is in the world. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for coming today. Representative Wilder has a question for you.
I do not have a question. I haven't said a word all day, and I wanted to tell you two young individuals that you are incredible. You need to stay positive, stay driven, and stay passionate about what you're passionate in. The joy, young lady, that's pouring out of you is just impressionable and incredible. No matter what happens, don't give up. Stay passionate and keep the initiative that you have, because the people around you, it'll bleed onto them. So good for you. Thank you.
I receive it.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
All right. Thank y'all so much. And so you said your initial application is for $897,000.
$897,000, yeah.
Okay.
If there is a match in there, which I believe there is some requirement for a match, as I said, we have access to the controlling of the building. So I don't know if there's a way that the building itself as an asset would be able to serve as that matching fund. I don't know if they'd be able to figure out something like that. But if that could be the case, we could use the building even as the matching fund. That would reduce that number by about $240,000. That allow us to just do the renovation piece.
Well, again, so Mr. Husser back there from
Yes.
Facility Planning,
Oh, yes.
chat with him. You'll have a private audience with him
Yes,
too today.
we will
So
do that. And I want to tell, how old are you, Tamaya? And you are
14.
And this gentleman sitting over here, Mr. Wilder, you might have heard him all on the news. Yesterday, he defended some things that affect 16-year-old kids in the workplace. Okay. Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yeah, I heard that all over the news yesterday. Yes, sir, you did that.
Can we take a vote on this?
Anyway, thank you all for this audience. We appreciate you. And Mr. Gale, you are Holy Cross, St. Augustine.
and Miss
Shaw, come on, really, go ahead. All right.
Miss Charles, did you want to come up and say something as well?
Come on.
Good afternoon. I just wanted to thank you all again. I am the executive director of the H2O Experience, and I wanted to thank you for allowing us to come here today and speak. The building we're referring to is not just for Baton Rouge, it's for Louisiana. In the event, if there is a disaster, we'll have facilities set up and ready for different citizens of the state of Louisiana. It's not just for one area, it is for the state of Louisiana. And it's not just the housing of an individual, it will be mental health, as far as clothing and other needs that they may need. But I just wanted to put that out there and let you guys know, and thank you in advance for your being here and waiting for us to come up to speak.
Well, thank you all for having the endurance today to sit through everything, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. And thank you to the Katrina Memorial Foundation.